that you don't have to wait until you're 30, 40, or 50 years old to achieve financial freedom. What is financial freedom exactly? Financial freedom is being able to afford to pay for the lifestyle of your dreams. Okay? That is financial freedom. So what if the choices you make today could put you on the path to success much sooner than you think? Good morning, everyone. My name is Luwanda Tia, and I will be teaching you a little bit about entrepreneurship. So my goal today is to leave you with 3 key lessons about entrepreneurship. So the first lesson is how solving a problem can lead to success. The second lesson is so our second lesson is how you too can become an entrepreneur. And lesson number 3, why continuous learning is the key to long-term success. Lesson number 1, you have to solve problems. Every thriving business exists because someone identified a need and they came up with a solution. For example, Uber. They addressed the issue of unreliable taxis. Airbnb made short-term stays accessible to everyone. The bigger the problem that you solve, the greater the success. So instead of thinking, how can I make more money? You need to start thinking, what problems can I solve? As you can see in this picture, problems need solutions, and solutions lead to success. Our next lesson is how you can be an entrepreneur. Let's talk about the mindset of successful people. Success isn't just about making money. It's about how you think. Wealthy people don't just work for money. They make money work for them. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to succeed no matter what? It's because they think differently. They see challenges as opportunities. They don't wait for permission. They create their own path. Just like the previous picture. In the picture there, this man built his own ladder to get to success. He didn't wait for someone to build it for him. He created his own path. The next slide. This is a statement from Richard Branson, one of the most successful people in the world. He says, successful entrepreneurs don't wait for the perfect moment. They create it. Our third and final lesson is the power of reading and learning. One thing all, and I mean all, successful entrepreneurs have in common: they read books. Books provide access to the knowledge that successful people use to get ahead. If you want to start thinking like a winner, you need to start reading like a winner. So here are 4 books that will get you started on the journey to entrepreneurship. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. This one teaches you about financial literacy. The Millionaire Fasting. It shows you how solving problems leads to success. Book number 3, Thou Shalt Prosper. It provides financial wisdom and principles for success. And the final book, Entrepreneurial Revolution, How to Thrive in Today's fast-changing business world. Even if you read 10 pages a day, starting today, you can be ahead of most people in life. Okay, let's recap the 3 lessons. Lesson number 1. Success comes from solving problems. The bigger you be an entrepreneur, it just is up to you and how you think. Identify needs and create solutions. And the final lesson, reading and learning can set you apart from everyone else. Excuse me. Okay, so before I leave, I would like to tell you a story from the Bible about 4 lepers, right? So, in the story, 2 countries were at war, the country of Samaria and Syria. And these 4 lepers, they had this disease called leprosy. So, because they had leprosy, they couldn't be around the people. So they are originally from Syria. And remember, there was a war going on between Syria and Samaria. Samaria and Syria, sorry. So they were from Samaria. Now, because they had leprosy, they weren't allowed to be with people. And Samaria, the place where they were from, they were losing the war. And because they were losing the war, there was no food in the place, and people were starving. So then these 4 lepers stood up and they said, guys, what are we going to do? Are we going to go into Samaria and die of starvation? Or are we going to go into the enemy's camp? Either they'll kill us or they'll give us food. So they had 2 choices to make. And they took a decision. They made a decision. They decided to go into the enemy's camp. And as they were going into the enemy's camp, God performed a miracle. The enemy had fled away. So by the time they got to the Syrian camp, there was no one there. And the enemy had left food, their wealth, clothes, everything. So these 4 lepers had food to eat. Now there was so much food to eat, and there was only 4 of them. And they remembered that back in their country, people were starving. So then they went back to their country and they told everyone that, guys, the Syrians have left. Come, eat the food and get the wealth. So, by taking action, these 4 lepers changed a whole nation. So what is the lesson for you guys? When you take action, even when things seem unclear, I'm telling you, God will show up for you. But you must take the first step. Like the 4 lepers, you can't sit back and wait for things to change. You are not too young to change your life. The decisions you make now will shape your future. So start today, take control, and build the life of your dreams. Thank you so much.